rock roll if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. And this trail, you definitely do have to be careful because you are quite literally on the edge of the granite. The braking control really starts to come into play. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today's video I'm out riding at Shaver Lake, and today I'm going to be riding SteamDonkey. So SteamDonkey is a double black trail. I think it's the only double black in Shaver Lake. It was originally the Eli hiking trail. I believe it still is. I think they just renamed it SteamDonkey. So it is pretty steep. You'll see it's just pretty much a bunch of giant rock slabs, if not just one giant rock slab. But yeah, I am riding it solo today. I'm riding it solo because Jeff, if you're seeing this video, you left me out to hang, didn't respond back to me. But anyways, it's all good. Riding solo out today. So this will be my second time riding this trail. I've ridden it I think once before with Jeff, I want to say almost a year ago, and today will be my second time, so we'll see how it's running. So this is the entrance where you would go right to Cannonball. This one's left over here. You're gonna stay left and it'll take you over here. And this is the beginning of SteamDonkey. All right, since this is my second time riding this trail ever, we're gonna take it pretty easy. Not gonna do anything crazy. Oh yeah, we gotta make sure that the trail is running properly because I don't think anyone else, not too many people ride this just because of the difficulty, the exposure can be pretty scary. It's not really a beginner friendly and or like intermediate friendly trail. Definitely like a little bit more advanced. As I got lost right there, you're supposed to go left. Oh yeah, nice. Over here is this rock roll if I remember correctly. Yep, there we go. Felt the back bottom out pretty good. Oh yeah, sandy. There's that beautiful view of Shaver Lake right there. Whew. We go on top of this rock up here, and then we go down, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, this is, I don't think the camera does it justice, but this is super, super steep. Yep, keep going straight. Wow. Gotta go nice, composed right here. Sheesh, these brakes are gonna get glazed. There we go. All right, nice. Go across. I'm supposed to go right there. Like I said, second time riding it. I think you're supposed to go through there. All right, nice. All right, we're going top up here. Go nice and slow. Brake control. Oh yeah. Ooh, then we go down there. This is very full of granite. Oop, this is the entrance over here. Oh yeah. I think we go down here. Yep. Through these rocks over here. So the trail's not very definitive, but you'll see these little stacked up rocks, and you'll just follow those. Okay. Now I can see tire marks, so I think we go over here. I do know that we come out onto this rock face up here. Yep. And then from here, I want to say we follow over here. Yeah, I remember. Wow, hold on, let's admire this view over here. And people from the freeway can probably see us too. Oh yeah, wow, that is gorgeous. That's the 168 down there. This is the upper Shaver Lake. There's a lower half, but yeah, this is the upper half. All right, and then we're gonna keep following down. I noticed that there's stacked rocks, so we're just gonna use those. Super rocky right here. All right, go down right there. Make sure, let me see. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. All right. Okay, there we go. See these little goalposts? I think we go through these. Okay. Now it's starting to look familiar. Do we go down right here? Yeah, okay, cool. It looks like you're falling off an edge. And this trail, you definitely do have to be careful because you are quite literally on the edge of the granite. Oh yeah, wow, this is super, super steep. Probably doesn't show well on camera. I don't think it ever does. And then you're gonna book your left over here. Oop. And then you're gonna go right here. You can see the little stacked up rocks. Okay. Then this is when it starts looking like the trail. Alright. This is where the braking control really starts to come into play, because this part right here is probably one of the more techier parts. There we go. Go. Oh yeah. And I think we go over here. Oop. Got scared. Okay. We were supposed to go through this right here. And then you're gonna see, ooh, right. Right, we're gonna go up here. There we go. Nice. All right, here's a trail right here. All right, let's ride this. Oh boy, wow. A lot of this trail is like slow and technical, so it's just weird riding it because Cannonball is fast. It can be technical in some spots. Thunderstruck is pretty technical, but it's definitely faster. This is like slow tech, so I think body position matters a whole lot on this trail, and it's just funky. This spot right here, oop, oop, it's so weird right here. Your bike gets caught up in this corner because you want to make this corner, but you can't. You have to come out a little bit more wide, I think. Go that way. All right, guys, unfortunately I am going to walk it today, just because I can't. That corner doesn't seem like a problem, like to me. I can get over that. The problem is to set myself up for this will be harder, and I don't know if I'll have the correct body position coming off from that turn to then hit this. And it's not really like a straight roll. You kind of have to choose which line, and I just am a little bit fearful of falling and hurting myself because I'm riding solo. So right here, this line, if you come straight down, it's just rocky right here. So right there, you're taking that turn, body position. If it's wrong, you're falling over into all that rock pit right there, which I don't want. Make it through that. Then you have this next, which you have to choose your line correctly. And I think, I want to say it's like bouncing off this rock, but I can see all the pedal strikes. You come off that rock, you kind of roll it, but right here, it's loose, and then there's a bunch of rocks that could like maybe turn your wheel the wrong way. So you definitely have to be loose here, and I'm riding pretty tight. So you have that first step right there, the second step, and then the aftermath right here, and you have to control it. And right over here, then you have like, you can either go left right here, make sure you don't go into the bushes, or you can go right, which I've only done the upper right here. And then I think you're pretty much okay from there on. But this section right here is probably one of the hardest of SteamDonkeys, and the one section I was thinking of while I was riding this trail solo that would scare me. But yeah, so gonna skip it today, but it's okay. We still have the whole summer to hit it, so maybe next time. All right, so this part is easy. That part's not that bad. Ugh, there we go. But yeah, just, you know, want to be a little bit more precautious since I am riding solo. All right, climb up, and I think over here, this rock right here, and then over here, there is like a weird like drop off thingy. Okay, there we go. So over here, so you go right. Oh, nice to clean that up. Okay, now this is where it also gets pretty steep and scary, is all these corners. You'll see. I'll stop to show you guys, but there are a lot of off-camber switchbacks, and it's covered in leaves, so you're not getting the best traction. So we're gonna try to take it slow and easy down this, but this is also one of the harder parts. It's not as scary, but definitely just body position does matter a lot. All right, take it nice and easy, go nice and slow. Trying to stay loose through this all, and trying to hit the corners to make myself lose more speed. There we go. So this was a hiking trail, and I think it still is a hiking trail. There we go. Oop. Rock shoot. All right, there we go. Oh. Went off a little bit. So yeah, it is super dusty right now, full of leaves, and we are at the bottom. And if you go left, that'll take you to the parking lot for Cannonball, or the helipad, if you ever need to be heli evacuated out of here. I think that's the word for it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you found it helpful. I'll probably go back up and ride SteamDonkey again, not today, but hopefully with Jeff, and hopefully I'll be able to clear those features. And yeah, but if you guys want to stay tuned, please consider subscribing, and if you like the video, please give the video a like. Thank you, guys.